their team is already doing so far.
A dig is a dig no matter really what body part you use. And Kennedy Martin gets kill number 1. Down 8-7 early on in the first frame. Martin a bit from the 10-foot line. Martin again. And got the corner right on the line, where every time a coach called a timeout, they wouldn't get the point out of it.
Until the 5th and final set.
Here comes Martin. And that's just your typical Kennedy Martin swing. It sounds so basic, but it's hard to do when you're in the heat of the moment. And volleyball is a game of errors. That was a direct quote from Katie Schumacher-Colley this week at media. And Kennedy Martin, on her 12th attack, gets her 6th kill, no errors, so she's hitting an even 500.
Kennedy Martin from behind the 10.
That's where Rec Hall was where women's basketball used to start, but they played their first season actually in the White Building, which is now just a student gym on campus. There's your nugget of information for the afternoon. And Grimes to serve. Dropping play. Out of the back rows El Nadi. Different spot for her. Jaravicius trying to go again. Carter keeps it in the air. Net play. And Kennedy Martin and Jordan Hopp didn't even need to lift their feet off the ground. They need to play out of system and get teams out of system, but then defend that out of system ball. He said that hasn't been something Northwestern has been the best at this season, and something that he wants to improve upon. Jaravicius looks to shove through. Rylan Reed, opposite pin, rejected!
As somebody attacking the block, you don't want to do that again.
Absolutely nothing Lauren Carter could do. More service pressure from Jillian Grimes. Reed runs up. Sent back by Martin. Now opposite pin, Penn State recycles. And Martin with the big paw. It's a 6-0 run for the blue and white.
Northwestern had 2 sets in that round going hard, so if you're going to go hard, you're going to miss hard.
There are 3 players on Penn State permitted to do a jump serve, and they all do it in radically different ways. Martin out of the back row, and that is what makes defenses shiver. And Simkis also subs in for Northwestern. Drew Wright drops Faldudo to her knees. Here comes Martin, shoving it through, and got it past Simkis and Rylan Reed. And for good reason. Selman gets a clean contact. Martin out of the back row.
For Balloon, there has to be a relationship there, and relationships build culture.
And the idea was courtesy of assistant coach Jackie Scott that put clues throughout the week leading up. Fun fact about Northwestern is that they actually have more school-owned beaches than the University of Miami, a team that just upset Pitt this week as well. There's your little one fact. That one's on the house from Big Ten Plus. Bullington swing, even a better dig from Jillian Grimes. Punch up from El Nadi. Great defense on both sides of the net. Back to Martin. Cross court, Kennedy Martin.
Every time we talk to coaches or players, they mention how important serve pass is and how they do so much of it. Even on their off days, they're coming in to do serve pass because it is a staple in being successful.
Renati goes back to serve. Lyon pushes for Martin.
Here in set number 4.
Middleton tried to do it again. Reed from the midpoint under its Grimes. And that's how you get it done, Kennedy Martin. Kill number 21.
Attack the Northwestern defense, but I almost feel like on Kennedy Martin, they're getting the best ups right now.
Here comes El Nadi again off the hands. Nathan with the dig. Martin lines up. Number 22 for Kennedy Martin. 21 for the year. Tied for 3rd on the team. Martin runs up and finds the back row. Carter pushes for Reed. Line to dig. Martin, cross court, finds the corner.